It's an amazing time in the IT industry now. If you look back over the last 20 years, we're going through a fundamental change in the way that IT is delivered to the cloud, how it's consumed with mobility, the importance of security and compliance, and then finally, the ability for enterprises and businesses to translate information into actionable insight. Those four things are causing remarkable changes in the IT industry. Well, if you think about the importance of Indian SIs to the Indian economy at large, it's about 50% of the overall GDP. And the evolution of those Indian SIs to be more than just labor arbitrage. They've grown up through where they are market leaders globally in their ability to build applications and services and to run the infrastructure. But the reality is the infrastructure that's going to be run is changing. I think of it as a world of hybrid. Hybrid where you've got a traditional data center, you've got private cloud inside the firewall with a set of SLAs, and then you've got public cloud. Applications and services. In the late 90s, it was about changing a text string and a counter to deal with Y2K. Today, you're dealing with a modernization of the application and services to leverage virtualization, to leverage the cloud, to leverage the mobile environment. Those things are essential for Indian SIs to not only participate, but to lead. Correspondingly, Indian businesses that are competing within the Indian market and globally, it will be essential for them to be able to leverage these market trends to compete. Well, HP Software has a remarkable opportunity because today, in the Indian market and globally, we provide the very, very best tools to help enterprises define the requirements around their applications and services and then validate the quality of those applications and services, be that quality around functionality, performance, or security. We have 4x the market share in the Fortune 1000 of our nearest competitor, and the quality of applications and services has never been more important. We provide the market-leading capabilities in IT management, from automation to monitoring to service desk. We are the number one provider of that technology in the Indian market, and as the world moves to a hybrid world, a world where they are monitoring and automating across their traditional data centers with a private cloud, we look forward to being able to help both Indian SIs and Indian enterprises to manage that transition seamlessly and protect the investments that they've made to date. Next, it's about security and compliance. And we think of security and compliance as an approach. We're taking an approach that's a little bit different than what other vendors have taken. An approach that's predicated on the fact that you cannot secure your enterprise if you haven't built security into the applications and services. We provide the very best tools to validate the security of your application and service. Pre-compile, post-compile, and in production. We provide the very best tools to give you visibility into what's happening across your enterprise from a security perspective and a compliance perspective. And then finally, we provide the analytics and understanding to translate those events into security and compliance risks with market-leading capabilities. The last piece that I'd highlight that I think is a great opportunity in HP Software and what we afford the Indian market is what we do in the storage space. So we have great capabilities to enable enterprises to store their information very, very cost effectively and retrieve it efficiently. I think the Indian software market at the enterprise level, and I'm talking in that context, looks very, very similar to me to the global market. Now, that wasn't true 10 years ago. Today, the very best Indian enterprises mirror what I see globally. In fact, in some cases are leading globally in how they think about the modernization of their application and services, how they consolidate their infrastructure and leverage the private cloud to deliver their applications and services in a more flexible, agile way.